Time does not stand still. We're going to discuss today the thing that took place in February of 1969, which I was born on February 14th. When I was younger, I would always wonder to myself how the world has changed. As I researched deeper into the year 1969, several major changes have occurred. In politics, fashion, inflation, and things that made national news. Richard Nixon was the president at the time. He was the 37th president to serve from 1969 to 1974. Because of the Watergate scandal, he was the first and the only president to resign from office. Gas prices was a whopping 35 cents. Unbelievable. A dozen of eggs was 62 cents. Stamps was 6 cents. The average price for a car was $3,270. Rent was about $135 per month. Unemployment rate was only 3.6%, but at this time we know it's higher because of many people losing their jobs. February 9th, the Boeing 747 made its first commercial flight. The large jet flew over the city of Everett, not painted in its traditional colors, but painted in a brownish copper and yellow. The flight was successful. February 22nd, Barbara Jo Rubin becomes the first female to win a U.S. race. She overcame polio as a child and was prejudiced as an adult to become a pioneer in sports. She made history as the first woman to win in a betting race. She was also considered to run in the picnic fair for horse racing, which was to take place in the 1969 Kentucky Derby. She would have been the first to be considered to run for a triple race, but it was decided to be removed from the fair. But at the time, the Derby or other major races had not seen the end of women jockeys. Thelma Ritter, she was a famous actress. She died. She played in a high school plays and was trained at the Academy of Dramatic Arts. She appeared on the Jerry Lewis Show. She was nominated for 6 awards but never won the statue. Can you believe that? Moving on to fashion. Many of the styles that were back in then is repeating themselves. For example, you have the flare look, bell bottoms, which is now the boot cut look, which is pretty popular. Mini skirts are back in style. You also have the hippie look. My mom showed me an outfit a few years ago, and I looked at the outfit and I was like, oh my goodness. But guess what? That outfit is back in style. Also, we have the checker and plaid look. I just recently purchased a plaid skirt and it's pretty cute. I like it. We also have an incident that took place by James Earl Ray, was sentenced to 99 years for the assassination of civil rights and anti-war activist Martin Luther King Jr. We all know he was famous for the I Have a Dream speech, which inspired a lot of people. The #1 song was Crimson and Clover by Tommy James and the Shondells. I personally haven't heard of that song, but from back what I heard, it was pretty popular. #2 song was Everyday People by Sly and Thelma Stone. That song was pretty hot too, they say, from what I heard. The top 5 movies were Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid with Paul Newman. I think I remember seeing that way back some years ago. Oh Her Majesty with George Lazenby. True Grit with John Wayne. Hello Dolly with Barbie Streisand. I think I remember that movie. I think it was a comedy, but I'm not really for sure. Then we have Alice in a Restaurant Patricia Quinn. Best actor was John Wayne. And the best actress was Maggie Smith. As I look deeper into this year, I really have learned a lot. The world has changed. It's just remarkable just to see how the prices and everything change. I like doing this research. It took me down memory lane. It was a lot of good things and a lot of bad things, but it really put things like, wow, nothing is going to stay the same. So with that said, I really enjoy researching it. I want to maybe research another year and make sense of it. So going back down memory lane will never end from what I understand. The world will always continue to change. Hopefully I can still see the world change. Thank you for your time.